someone. Okay, welcome to our DIY natural beauty and skincare recipe class. I am so excited for this class. I've had so many people ask me, what can I do to make my own skincare and what products are safe and what are not. And there's a lot of information I want to cover, but I'm really going to try to keep this class down to 25 to 30 minutes. So if you have questions, put them in the chat. I will do my best to keep checking that. And as I go through this, I just at the beginning want to show you the differences in what I'll be talking about and what products I have. So this will, whoops, this is the box that will be coming. You can't see everything down there. If you are part of my skincare box club class, what that will come with this week is 4 ounces of castile soap. This is 8 ounces. Castile soap, organic coconut, fractionated coconut oil, organic castor oil. It will come with the essential oils of lavender and peppermint. It'll also come with an empty mascara too, because we'll be making something with that tonight. It has a funnel and a little dropper, and a thing that I didn't put in that I wasn't going to tell people, but for the first people that purchase tonight, I will give you my samples of my skincare items, because these help so much in some of these recipes. You don't have to have them, and I'll show you the difference. But that's what's in the Box Club kit if you want to purchase that, and I'll be using that tonight to show you how to do it. And for those of you who just want the download, I know it's hard to see, you can just print that off and get that. That's $9, the whole kit, which just my skincare samples is worth the same price as the whole kit, is $39.99. So if you have questions with that, let me know. I can drop the link and put that in there for you guys in a little bit. But if you are interested in purchasing anything, I'm happy to help in any way. So I just want to jump in and get started because we have such a short amount of time. This is really just bugging me. Okay, so just for an overview, if this is your first class that you've been here with me, natural skincare is so important because what we put on our skin goes right into our bloodstream, and what goes into our bloodstream goes throughout our whole body. So just a reminder, thank you for letting me know, Tanya, that it looks great. Okay, perfect. What you put on your skin goes right into your bloodstream. So if you were to step on a half of a clove of garlic, within 30 seconds to a minute, you would taste it in your mouth. Our skin is literally absorbing the things that we put on it. And one of the best ways to reduce the toxic load on our body, to naturally cleanse our kidneys and our liver and our blood, is to stop putting toxins on our skin. We can't always avoid the toxins in the air and on our food, you know, to a certain extent, but we can do our best to put natural things on our skin. And the greatest thing about it is it saves you so much money to make your own natural skincare. And I went live this morning and showed you guys some things in my bathroom. I literally just have the things that we're making. Some of these things I use for gifts for like Christmas. So as you think about the holidays, think about what you could make to give to your friends and family. So it's just a fun way to do a little something special for them. I know my nieces love my DIY eyelash boost serum. So things like that are super fun. So we're going to just really quick cover things like endocrine disruptors, chemicals, and things like that. For those of you who don't know, any product in your skincare that isn't natural can cause hormone disruption. Endocrine disruptors are everywhere. They're in all kinds of skincare products. We're actually exposed to over 500,000 chemicals a day. And for women, a lot of that comes from our skincare, our hair care, our nail polish, you know, all the things that we're putting on our skin that there can be natural options for. So I'm not going to tell anyone, don't go and feel your best to be beautiful, because my daughter always tells me, Mom, why do you put toxins on your hair? Because I will still color my hair sometimes. I try to use a more natural dye, but you know, sometimes we do expose ourselves. So when you're doing that, it's okay to do a little detox or to flush your bowels or something because it helps get rid of those toxins easily. What the biggest problem that I'm seeing is these young girls are going through puberty early. Women are having struggles with menstruation, whether it's like difficult periods or going through menopause in a really difficult way. A lot of the indigenous cultures don't even feel like they have been through menopause. It's just a natural, just a cessation of their period. And I feel like statistically in the US and other first world countries, it's like a 10-year process of struggling or more for people. So we have fertility issues and all kinds of things that our hormone disruptions can cause problems with. So this is just a really great way to balance your body, especially if you have young kids. My daughter Ari loves to make my natural skincare products with me and use them, and we have spa nights and beauty nights all the time. So it is a really fun way to connect with your family and get the girls together and have fun. So I hope some of these recipes will be helpful for you guys. I'm just going to go through the notes so you guys will know what's in here. I did give an overview of all the recipes. We have things like hair masks, cracked heel treatment, eczema treatment, sugar scrubs, body wash, cuticle oil, eyelash boost serum, like I mentioned, under the eye serum, body lotion, stretch mark oils. So that's some of what's covered in here. I have an ingredient list of things that I recommend. I do have some of the items that are harder to get in our box, like I showed you, that you can't hardly see that, this box. But I also have a bunch of other things. So some of the things we'll be using, coconut milk, just get a natural, unsweetened. I like to use organic coconut milk. When you're using coconut milk, make sure you shake it all the way up. It tends to separate. Sometimes you want it separated, like if you're making an ice cream, you only want the thick stuff, if you're doing a natural ice cream. But for this, you just want to shake the can first and use the full amount of coconut oil, and this will be in our conditioner. Shea and cocoa butter, it's hard to see with these lights, are something I use in my skincare all the time. If you have never used a natural shea or cocoa butter, the great thing about them is that they come solid and they last for a while. Okay, can you guys see that? So this is like this is the cocoa butter. It smells so good. Oh my goodness, I love cocoa butter. And shea butter is the same way. They're both hard substances. When you first go to use them, sorry, I have not opened it. So same thing, can you guys see that? I like to use them with a double boiler. If you guys haven't done the double boiler method, it's the same thing as like making chocolate, melting chocolate or something. I just get my regular, I use cast iron pans. I just get my cast iron pans and put my glass bowl on, well, I fill it with water and then put my glass bowl on top and then just let things melt a little bit slower. And then I use my high powered blender, which is, I have a Blendtec blender. And I literally just melt things, put the oils in, and then blend it all in my blender. If you guys don't have a high-powered blender, you can do it by hand for the most part. It's a little strenuous, but a blender makes everything really fluffy. Like when you do cocoa and shea butter, you can get really fluffy, like body butters and things like that. So that's a really fun thing to do. A natural jojoba oil is a must with natural skincare. Jojoba oil is the most like your skin's natural sebum. I'm sorry, you guys, for those on Facebook. This is just awkward. It is just like the oil on your skin. So jojoba oil is a really great alternative. I did include the coconut, the fractionated coconut oil. That just means it is liquid at room temperature instead of a solid. You can use an organic solid coconut oil. It's just going to be a little bit thicker and a little harder to work with. So you choose. But when it comes to coconut oil, I'm okay with using it on your body. Just don't use it around your eyes, especially if you're acne prone or have pore issues. Coconut oil can tend to clog a little bit, but it clogs tear ducts. So don't use coconut oil on your eye area, especially if you're going to use it on your face. I have the castor oil. I'll tell you some of the things I use for castor oil, but One of the things in doing castor oil, if you have heard me in the past talk about how I put castor oil in my hair as a hair mask, make sure you're just kind of patting it in a little bit. When I put it on my hands, if you've never used castor oil before, it's a little bit thick and it's a little sticky. So I put it on my hands and I just dab it like this, and then I dab on my hair, and I'll dab on my hair like this, especially like these areas. I'll just kind of rub it in. Then wash it out in the same way, like kind of put shampoo on in the direction of your hair. You don't want to be scrubbing castor oil in because it can actually create knots and can be a pain to brush out. So it's a really good treatment for hair and cuticles and eyebrows and eyelashes. Just know with your hair, if you want to do that, be really cautious on how you put it in. Vitamin E oil is optional. Jojoba oil is high in vitamin E oil, so you can use jojoba oil in place of that. Also, all of my skincare products that I'll talk about how I'm using them in some of these ingredients, you can just replace them with jojoba oil. So that's easy. Raw honey is something I want to talk about. I always use raw honey, but if you're putting it on your skin externally or if you're heating it, it's okay to use something that's not completely raw, like less quality raw. Also with sugar in some of these recipes, it's okay to use bleach white sugar if you're like using it for a lip scrub or something. It doesn't have to be completely organic, or if you're using it as a sugar scrub on your body, it's okay to use white table sugar. But if you want to go with a more natural option like coconut sugar or something like that, you're fine to do that. So I did put that in the recipe. Apple cider vinegar, I always like to use it with the mother. So it should have this floaty stuff at the bottom. And that's the mother. It should be organic, raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar. And then when it comes to essential oils, I have a few that I use and love. I love Dr. Christopher's Holistic Botanicals line is what I use the most. But if you're using something like doTERRA or Young Living, some of those bigger brands, that's okay too. Just make sure you're using a high quality oil when you put it on your skin. If you're diffusing it in the air, it's not quite as important, but when you're putting it on your skin, it has to be highest quality oils. You're absorbing those into your skin. So that's the time you want to spend a little bit more money. So I did put like optional essential oils and things like that, but I included peppermint and lavender oil in the kit, and they're pretty multifunctional, so you don't have to have all of the essential oils, but some of them is fun, and it's especially fun to play around with. So when you're making these, make sure you have your mixing bowls and spoons and all of the things. So we're going to get right into some of the recipes, but just make sure when you are buying things to read the ingredients to make sure that they're just one ingredient, or that you know what the ingredient is. If it has over 5, especially if you're buying other skincare products, be cautious. Even if it is natural, if it has like 50 natural products, it's too much in your system. It's better to keep it really simple so your body can use and absorb the energy from just a few things. You don't need 50 million things in your product. So as we get started, just know that. So as we go through this, reach out if you have any questions or put them in the comments. I don't know if I can see them right now, but I'll try to answer them. So just keep giving me a sign or something if I miss them. Like I said, I do a hair mask. I'll get my bowl, but maybe in a minute. I like to do the castor oil hair mask once a month, especially after I color my hair. But the other mask that I really love to use every day that I wash my hair is just with my Remove cleanser. This has argan oil in it and rosehip oil in it, and it's just so good for your hair. I especially love putting it on my little girl's hair. And I like to mix it in with a tablespoon of coconut oil and raw honey, and this creates a really awesome hair mask. So one thing I like to do is just mix it up. You use it immediately, put it on your hair, put a shower cap on, or one of those I'm just having my blank. Help me, guys. Are they called turban towels? Anyway, just a natural cotton towel can be really, really helpful. for letting it soak in and not getting your pillow all dirty, and really condition your hair. So I literally just take my Remove cleanser and dab it into the ends of my hair, and it just gives my hair a really healthy shine. I don't always do it on the top, but that's a really great hair mask. So hair masks can be really expensive and not great quality. So do it yourself. They're so easy. One challenge I want you guys to do, and you'll have to let me know if you're doing this, is right now, a lot of people are going into the fall with getting drier skin. So I love to use my Renew serum on my heels every night. I like to just kind of give them a little bit of a massage with my gua sha tool and the Renew serum, and then I put socks on. And I don't always love to sleep in socks, but I make sure they're on for about 30 minutes. And it is amazing for cracked heels. But in my recipes, you can also add lavender and peppermint essential oil to this. Like put the drops in your hands first, then put some lavender and peppermint, mix it all together and put it on your feet. It will help you breathe better. It will relieve headache tension. It will soothe your skin, like for cracked heels. It also really helps with things like athlete's feet. So that's a great natural remedy to do at home just with the Renew serum. It says sea buckthorn oil in it that does amazing for cracked heels and things. And when it comes to like preventing dry skin, any one of my oils can be used as a moisturizer, the Remove or the Renew serum. They're both really great moisturizers, but I love using my body oil. This is a really great, just a healing, soothing body oil. And I like to use it for stretch marks and preventing stretch marks. So you can add other essential oils like frankincense and lavender and things like that for specifically stretch marks, but rub it on your belly and sides. Even if you already have had the stretch marks, it will help soothe and heal them. But especially pregnant mamas out there, it's a great way to stop. I'm sorry, my nose is itching all of a sudden. Stop the itchy belly that we get. This is also great. I mentioned this morning to be used, in sensitive areas when it comes to lubricants and things like that. Just plain coconut oil is great, or fractionated coconut oil is all you need. You don't need to buy the expensive products and have different ingredients, especially in sensitive areas. Just use coconut oil. That's one of my best tips today. It will save you a lot of money and a lot of stress. So one thing a lot of people reach out to me for is eczema. Eczema can be a little bit tricky. And I was going to get my bag. All you need to do is get chamomile tea or chamomile tea bags, and oh my goodness, guys, sorry. Whew, I'm gonna sneeze. And put it in a like a tea bag or a cotton cloth, and put some hot water on it. Let it steep for a second, and then you put my body healing oil on the skin. You can add chamomile essential oil or tea tree essential oil with it, and then just leave. So put the oil on, and then put the essential oils in with it, and then leave the chamomile sitting on the skin for about 30 minutes if you can. It's kind of tricky if you have little kids. I like to wrap it in plastic wrap and let them sleep with it, and it just does amazing things for eczema or dry skin or rosacea, anything like that. Just letting that sit on the skin is really, really powerful. So that recipe is also in here. Natural sugar scrubs are great DIY Christmas gift or birthday gift. So that's in here, but I want to show you how I make my natural body wash with my cast iron soap. These are my bottles from my healing body oil, but I last month did the pump bottles for the natural hand wash. You can use those if you want some foam, but this is what I do for my kids. My teenagers, especially my husband, love my homemade body wash. So this is what I do. I just get my cast iron soap, and I fill up the bottle. I know it says like half a cup, but this is how I do it because I'm easy. I just fill it halfway full. I know you on Zoom probably can't see it as well. But I just do the half full of the castile soap, and then I put coconut oil in it, and then essential oil. And this literally makes the best soap. Sometimes I'll add honey if I want it a little bit thicker. So it smells really good. You don't have to add essential oils to it, but my kids love orange or lavender in the shower. So I like to put just a couple drops of the lavender essential oil, and then I put the lid on, and I just reuse these bottles, you guys. It is so easy to do, and literally saves me so much money on body wash. And one of the reasons I like to add the honey to it, if you're using this, oh, it smells so good, you guys. If you're using this to shave with, it makes a really good shaving cream. Like you can wash your body and shave at the same time. The honey really helps make it a little bit thicker if you have sensitive skin. So you can see that's all my body washes, and it works so well. I use my Sissel soap bags and just put a couple of pumps on it and then just scrub my body. So you can use any natural loofah or cotton washcloth to wash your body with. Okay, cuticle oil, like I mentioned, I use my Renew serum. I mean, I do use my Renew serum. I use my Remove cleanser most of the time for this, and just rub it into your cuticles. And you can add vitamin E oil if you want, but this is full of vitamin E oil and the jojoba oil. And tea tree essential oil will help kill if you have like nail fungus or anything, especially on your toes. It makes for a really great, just a cuticle oil. So you don't need to buy that stuff. It's mostly vitamin E anyway, if you get a good quality one. The cheap quality ones, I don't know what's in them, but it just makes, yeah, really healthy, nice cuticles. Especially my husband likes to bite his nails, and that just really helps heal and soothe them. So I want to show you the castor oil eyelash boosting serum, because it's one of my favorite things I wanted to share with you guys tonight. I used to sell this, and I sold a lot of it, but one of the hard problems I have found is I couldn't find a bottle that I really loved. So maybe it will come back on the market. I don't know. But I have little funnels in here. When it comes to these, you want to use a little funnel. This will come with your kit. So you just want to hold it over, and then you want to get I'm going to get the castile soap first. I mean castile, not castile, castor oil. Oh goodness, you guys. Let me know if you have questions or if I'm confusing you. I did put the spray lids on these because it is fun to spray in your hair or on the coconut oil. So if you're wondering why I did that, let me see if I can tilt this down a little bit more. You might not see my face for a second, but that's okay. So I like to just pour the castile, why do I keep saying castile, guys? Castor oil directly into the bottle, and you want to fill it pretty full. And then once that is full, you can add the essential oils. So I like to do lavender and cedarwood. So the lavender does come in the kit. You just want to do about 5 drops of the lavender. And if you have sensitive eyes, though, I would probably do less than that, because some people's eyes are not used to it. So I do about 5 drops, but you could do 2 and 1 or 2 and 2, or start out smaller so that you're not irritated, because especially around the eyes, you want to be super, super careful not to irritate anything in your eyes. So I did about 5 drops there. And you guys, this is so easy. I have literally seen so many great before and after pictures that are amazing with this. So then you get this little stopper part with it. Just pop that in, and then you'll be able to just pop the eyelash applicator on. I'm gonna put this back. And then what I do with this is before I go to bed at night, so when I have no makeup on, I'll just lightly brush my eyebrows with it first. And I like to do my eyebrows first because I don't like a lot, and then I just lightly put it on my lashes. The thing that you want with this castile, I don't keep saying that, castor oil is, especially if you do have sensitive eyes, just close your eyes and push it onto the top, and same thing underneath your lashes. So you don't want to put it like normal mascara, how you go under, up. You want to close and go down over your lashes, just like that. So this stuff really does work really well. I lost, mentioned this morning, I lost all of my hair from here forward when I was diagnosed with Hashimoto's after having kids. And it was using the castor oil that really helped me. I use castor oil the most in my castor oil packs. We did that class about 6 months ago. I still have castor oil packs available if you guys want any of them, but you can add lavender and cedarwood to the castor oil packs, and they work really well for pulling out toxins. When it comes to the under eye serum, I like to use my Zit Stick, but I use the Remove Cleanser. And when it comes to under your eyes, you either want to use your fourth finger or your pinky finger, whatever feels best. And you want to dab lightly towards your nose. So when it comes to putting this under eye serum on, that's how you want to apply it. And you can optionally put green tea extract. That for me is better than a lot of the other chemicals that create puffiness, but no, it doesn't always last forever. It's going to be the gua sha and the dry brushing that really help with those under eye circles and cleaning out your liver. But if you're feeling like you wake up tired looking and just need a little boost, you can add the green tea extract. So I just put the Remove Cleanser and mix it in with frankincense and lavender, and the green tea is an optional thing, especially if you're worried about aging. That is a really fun recipe, and you can grab some of this stuff on Amazon. Make sure it's just natural and organic and you trust the source. Not all sources are created equally, so just know that. I did put my shampoo and conditioner recipes. I also put my shampoo and conditioner in these bottles, and they're very simple to make. They work really well. I mentioned this morning that I like to use Dr. Christopher's shampoo and conditioner on me and my little girl's hair, but my boys are fine with the shampoo. And my husband is bald and he does not care what he puts on his hair. So I just mix a half of a cup of the castile soap and a fourth of a cup of the coconut oil, and then add essential oils, lavender and rosemary. And then just combine it and shake it in the bottle. This is so good for my doggy. And he does really well with those on him. You can also do like the apple cider vinegar rinses for conditioners and things like that. I did put a natural toner in my recipes. I do have my toner that I love, but if you just get apple cider vinegar, this one with distilled water and essential oils, it works really well as a toner. Just be careful for sensitive skin or people with breakouts and acne and stuff. It can burn a little bit. That's why I like my toner a little bit better, but it does work as a really good toner for your skin and a rinse for your hair. So make sure you're diluting apple cider vinegar if you're putting it in your hair or your skin, if possible. I did put like a deep moisture recipe, and sorry, my son just came home. I have a lip scrub and a lip balm. Those are really fun to make. That's basically all for the class tonight. I just want to remind you, when you are switching from conventional products, it does take time for your skin to adjust. Sometimes people will break out a little bit more as they're using a more natural cleanser and lotion and things like that. So just notice it may take a minute, but you're reducing your chemical load on your body, and they're so simple and easy to make. So I hope this was helpful. If you guys do have any questions, let me know. I'll put links. This will be put live in the YouTube, not live. The recording will be in my YouTube channel. I'll put the links for purchasing any of the kits if you haven't already. Remember, the first 5 that purchase, I will give you a free set of my skincare, my cleanser, toner, and moisturizer, which is just the same value as the box. So that's a great little bonus. If you do have questions as you're making them, feel free to put it in our Facebook group or Instagram or wherever you're following me on YouTube so that I can help answer any of those questions for you. I hope this class was helpful as you get into making your own skincare. Like I said, you can purchase the box with the supplies needed, or just purchase the download that you can get all these recipes if you want to try making your own skincare. So I hope this is helpful. Thank you for those of you who joined me live, and I wish you all the best in your healing journey. I'll be back here from next month. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm so glad you're excited to get your box. I hope you love it, and I would love to hear how it works making it. Next month, I'm not going to do the fourth Tuesday because I'll be teaching at Pinners next month, and I have a very exciting thing to share with you. For those of you who are my Box Club members, if you're not a Box Club member, you want to join now, because I'm going to give an amazing bonus gift next month that will be part of the box, worth way more than you're going to pay, but it all has to do with light and the healing light and therapies around healing your skin with light. So watch out for that, but it will be on the 5th Tuesday next month, just because of me being at Pinners. And so I'll mark that in the calendar, but if you have any questions, just reach out. Thanks again for joining me. I wish you all the best in your healing journey, and I'll see you next month. Bye, you guys.